just going to get the buggering shot. Looks like it's going to be nice again, Gromit. Very nice, actually. I've already shot it. Effecto PX-5 Pro. There's a few in the range. There's like an orange laminate one as well. This is the blue laminate. I've been waiting to get the opportunity, let's say, to get my hands on one and got it in at the shop the other day over at Celtic. And he said, do you want to have a bash with it, see what it's like? So, yeah, why not? Too blooming right. Already had it out on the 20 yard and the 50 yard, so see what you think. I'm quite impressed with it. They're not a light gun by any means. They're 3.5 kilos, so like about 8.5 poundish. You can tell as well when you pick it up and shoulder it. You know, there's an awful lot of gun there. Very weighty, but I think that's mainly because they're more bench target orientated. They do a model called the PX-5 Pro Sport, and that's got a more GRS orientated stock on it. It's got length of pull adjustment on it. Takes it out from the 30 centimetres from the rear of the recoil pad to the middle of the grip. Takes it out to about 35 centimetres. It's 2 little holes with screws in and a dial so you can adjust your length of pull. Same with the cheek plate. That's adjustable. You've got a couple of holes there with screws in. You loosen them off, set it to the height you require, tighten them in. If you desire, you can always put some spacers in there. I ain't bothered. I've just done it as is. No cleaning barrels, nothing. Just took it up there and shot it. And yeah, suitably impressed. Lovely checkering on it. Looks like laser checkering. They've got the Effecto logo in there. And do you know something? For a Turkish gun, the quality of build, it's up there. Yeah, well impressive. And it's got 2-stage trigger. It's a flat-bladed trigger. You know, it's not competition style, but it's very, very usable. Nice, rugged trigger guard. And that's got a couple of holes in there for accessing your adjusting screws. And, you know, it's proper chunky, this. It's really nice quality finish on the stock as well. It surprised me because I'm used to the cowls and the Atsans. You know, they can have a tendency to be a little bit agricultural, but this is, yeah, it's really, really nice quality build on it. Really well engineered. Yeah, hats off to them. Definitely at Effecto. You know, so it's bolt action. You lift the bolt, or if you cock it, it's got an extra safety built in. The downside to that is you can't decock it, because once you've cocked it, it won't let you pull the trigger, so there's no way of decocking it. It is nice, the trigger. I think the adjustment on them's from around about just under a pound or 500 grams up to 750 grams. What's that, about £1.75, something like that? So yeah, it's very usable, very usable, very user friendly. Make an excellent setting out gun for target shooting, because you get them for under 800 quid, brand new in the box. It's a dead fancy box as well. It's a bit like an FX box. You get loads in there with them when they're brand new. Yeah, it's all shiny stuff with Effecto logo on it and what have you. You get couple of 12 shot. It's in 177, so you get a couple of 12 shot magazines. They're the sort where you spin it against the spring and put one in tail first from the breech side, and then rotate it around and fill it with your pellets the normal way around, the right like front first. So yeah, they're pretty straightforward. You get a single shot loader in there. That's pretty easy to use. You get a seal pack, you get your hand screws, and you get a fill adapter. No Foster fitting on there, so you'll have to get an adapter on there basically. There's no hardship there. But yeah, it's quite a natty box that. If you get the sport version, then you get an Effecto little 100mm moderator for it to quieten it down, because it is rather loud. In fact, it goes off with quite a bark. But it's got a lovely long palm on there. And the actual Picatinny underneath, it's very much like the Y-Racks, where they put 2 screws in. So it's not going to twist or come loose like what you get on some of the other Turkish guns, where it's just 1 screw through the middle. They tend to spin and then break or come loose and what have you. It's 580mm Lothar barrel in these, and it's 12 groove rifle, the full length of it. It's shrouded, and you get a selection of adapters in the boxes with these, which no matter whether you get the walnut one, the laminates, or if you get the sport with the GRS style stock. That one, by the way, is more right-handed orientated, but this is definitely ambidextrous for sure. I don't think anyone would be disappointed if they were ambidextrous, and I don't think anyone would be disappointed with the quality of build and how it shoots, because it's got a 275cc or 0.275 of a litre cylinder on there. It's got a bit of a torpedo or bullet finish on the end, and you've got a little rotating cover for the fill port. Fills a treat. You've got your manometer at the front. Not many people like that. I'm not bothered either way, 'cause as long as you haven't got your nose up against there and you're like looking from the right spot, you can see what's going on. Yeah, the safety, that's a paddle on the front. So it's left to right for safe, right to left for fire. I say, real nice action on the trigger. But I think the best bet, to let you see what's going on, because I can't think of anything else. Oh yeah, there's the dovetail on the top, and that's not adjustable. There's no up and down adjustment on the recoil pad. There is on the Sport, as well as the length of pull. That's totally adjustable. You know, it's slightly different shape on the stock at the back as well. Yeah, absolutely marvellous these are. They've impressed me quite suitably. I think it's on par with Air Arms, you know, on par with an S510. But it's capable of the same kind of accuracy. It's regulated, so you count. I've been getting 100, or rather, I've gone through 300 decent shots on 2 fills, and it's 240 bar fill. One of them were 230 bar. They reckon you'll get 170, 175 shots with an 8.44 pellet. I've been using 10.34s. It's been like up in 718, 720 region. So feet per second, that is. But standard, they're 11.5 foot-pound. They're up there. It's really surprised me, the quality of build, all the block, everything. It's so different to the usual Turkish build. Totally different quality. I think they're going to be a market leader. There's definitely potential for it from Turkish quarter. So yeah, let's get it on the range. Let's see how it gets on. Give you that footage and see you in a bit. Cheers. Hello again. Very nice this. Effecto PX-5 Pro. It's not the Sport. The Sport's got the different stock on it. But yeah, it's having the Lothar 580 on there. It's a bit ridiculous. It is a nice gun. Only just got hold of it. It's come from Celtic, of course. My favourite shop. Right. See how we get on at 25 yards. And then see about taking it out a little bit further later on. So, we'll go for the middle one to start with. Not too bad, not too shabby. Got a good in with that with me pulling there. It's got a good impact up the other end as well. And obviously, if you want it to be a bit quieter, put a silencer on it so it's a bit more backyard friendly. I think with the weight of it, I think it's more bench shooting dedicated than hunting, to be honest with you. So it is a heavy bugger. Top right. using the exact heavies, 10.34s, 177. Seems to like them. I haven't had a chance to pellet test it. But, you know, it's basically straight out of the box there. It's not been doing anything with it. Top right. Top right still. Oh, that me. Right, top left. Yeah, that's the lock stop alright on the 12 shots. It's pretty straightforward with these. It's very Turkish. It's one way you spin it. Put one in tail first from the front. And then rotate it and feed the rest in. Excuse me whilst I do it extremely quickly. And top left again. It's more like it. Bottom left. Bottom right. I pulled there a little bit. Two. Sliding up table. To the bloody weight of it. Just try something. In the centre one there's a flyer at the bottom. I'm going to go for that. Oh, not a mile off. Clipped it. Definitely got the accuracy. I'm not one for holding back and taking my time. I like to shoot fast because if it's accurate when you're fast firing, you take your time, it's going to be super accurate, and this is showing a lot of potential, to be honest with you. Right, let's try it further out. See you in a bit. Right, back in the room at 50 yards with this here little beastie. I'll tell you what, it's really quite refined for a Turkish gun. It surprised me. I think it surprised one or two other people as well. Right, 50 yards, let's go for the centre one. Oh, that was me. Any shakes, I'm not excited. Definitely a candidate for the too much fun situation, this one. Doing better than ever doing at 25 yards. Then it's Lothar Walther for you, isn't it? Sound like I've got a lift. Right, bottom right. Lovely and smooth, the bolt on this. Ooh, that was me. Some lazy eye. Tempted to shoot my camera to see what it does. Again. Bottom left. Right. Load them up. Right. Loaded up and ready to go. Another magazine. Bottom left again. Definitely worth taking your time on it. Ooh. Felt that happen. Bit of eyeline situation going on here, I think. It's still grouping nice. Top right. Getting some sweet groups up there at 50 yards, I'll say that. Definitely better than the 25-yard groups. And I've had a chance to shoot it. I'm kind of still getting my iron with it. First time I've shot it. On the middle one, there's a flyer at the top of the middle one. I'm going to have a go at that, see what happens. You'd probably laugh your heads off at me. Have another go at that. The hole that I've just made. What is it? 50 yards. Wow. That's going some. Just to think what the sport version is like, because this is more than accurate enough. Go for that same one where I've just shot. Excuse me, sorry about that. Must have farted in my hand. Right, there we go. 25s and 50s. We'll consider taking it out to 60. I don't know if it's going to be worth it, because you can see it's plenty accurate enough. But yeah, what a lovely gun. Very refined for a Turkish rifle. Bit long, bit heavy. I think it's more bench dedicated than everything, but I definitely won't say no to this. It's definitely in too much fun category, so I'd get a slap round here all if I'd say no. Alright, see you soon. Cheers.